Yo, B-Marsh Boxing back at it with another basketball video. You see the title, you know what I mean? Celtics win. We win another ball game, man. Another game against the Oklahoma Thunder. Man, this was a good game right here, man. The Thunder were blowing my Celtics out in the first half. You know, Kyrie Irving was off. Um, Al Horford only had 3 points in the first half. You know, things weren't going good, you know what I mean? The Thunder were making shots, you know. Steven Adams was making plays for him. You know, Westbrook was doing what he do. You know, the first half, like I've said, man, we weren't looking good, but it was a whole different story in the second half. You know, excuse me. Celtics come through with a big win, man, in Oklahoma City. You know, Kyrie Irving, man, I'm trying to tell you guys, man, Kyrie Irving got that Black Mamba mentality. You know, I was just talking with somebody today. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I was talking to my little brother, and we was talking about the best NBA one-on-one players right now. And sure enough, we did agree that Kyrie Irving is the best one-on-one player in the NBA right now, man. This guy could get any shot he wants at any given time. And that's a fact. You should have seen this fourth quarter, man. Kyrie Irving lit him up. He only had 3 points in the first half. He had over 20 in the second. Same with the man Al Horford, hitting big shots. Big shots. 101-94. Celtics beat the Thunder in Oklahoma. Now, I predicted earlier in my, I did a little preview of these games earlier during the day. You can check my last video. I said that the Thunder gonna probably beat my Celtics by like 1 point. You know what I mean? I said it'd be a nip and tuck game, and it'll probably come down to the last shot. But I just thought at this given time, Oklahoma Thunder, having that big three, and that is a big three, with Westbrook, Paul George, and Carmelo Anthony. I just thought, that right there is a good team. They definitely better than my Celtics right now. You know what I mean? Especially with that Al Horford loss. But man, we came to play tonight, man. Our young dudes, Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum, they had some good numbers in the second half. Things weren't percolating well for us in the first half, but in the second half, it was on and popping, man. And like I said, man, Kyrie Irving got that Black Mamba mentality. The man was taking them off the pick and roll, just using the pick and roll, getting to wherever he wants, getting the open jump shot, getting and 1 3-point shots, getting all the way to the rack, using his dribble. Like I said, man, you know, Kyrie Irving is definitely the NBA's best one-on-one player, man. You know what I mean? The man could get any kind of shot he wants at any given time. And Al Horford came through big time tonight too, you know what I mean? In that fourth quarter. The man finished like 4 for 4 from 3-point land. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't make many shots. He only had 3 points by halftime. But he definitely got some buckets later down the stretch. Carmelo Anthony was off tonight. I think the man was like 3 for 17 from field goals, but he did have like 14 rebounds. But I definitely appreciate what my C's doing, man. I kind of underestimated them. You know what I mean? They went out there and they got the W in Oklahoma, man. And I think Oklahoma is a good team to give the Warriors a test come playoff time. I think the Oklahoma team is better than the Rockets. I think they're better than the Clippers. I don't know if they better than the Spurs, you know what I mean? When Kawhi Leonard gets back, Pop and them got a system. And then, if you ask me, I think they would have gave the Warriors a good run in the playoffs last year if Kawhi didn't get injured. But man, Kyrie Irving's that dude, man. Hey, when I first heard he got traded to the Celtics, you could go back check my video. I was kind of iffy about it. I wanted to know if Kyrie Irving would come and try to be a Celtic for real and have a Celtic mentality, and he does, and that's a fact. He definitely got he got that Black Mamba instinct in him. ice cold, ice blood, man, ice cold veins. The man could take any shot he wants at any given time. You know what I mean? Truth be told, man, go look at that finals when the Cavs beat the Warriors 2 years ago when the Warriors went like 73-9. They broke Michael Jordan's 94-95 record. Um, you check it, or is it not? No, it's not 94-95, 95-96. But yo, them fellas, Kyrie Irving, man, he was on tonight, man. This man was on tonight, and I'm glad we got him. I'm glad we got him. Isaiah Thomas is injured. You know what I mean? Them fellas still ain't gonna be back. He ain't gonna be back till next year. But Kyrie Irving, I think, man, we can give the Cavs. You know, I think the possibility of beating the Cavs is gonna come down to Kyrie Irving if he's gonna be just a monster and gonna have a cold-blooded mentality. If he does, we got a shot at beating them, but it's kind of early still. So, I'm not going to jump the gun, you know what I mean? Cleveland do have the best player. But, yo, I could talk about the Wizards, too. Wizards versus Cleveland tonight. I told y'all I seen John Wall at the Apple store today, you know? So, and I said, this he's busy trying to get himself that the Apple X, the iPhone X. When tonight LeBron James is coming to town. I'm not gonna call him the king ever again until he does something. I never called LeBron James the king ever. You know what I mean? But I did call him the king when when they beat the Warriors and came back down from being 3-1. I said, yo, them fellas did something that's never been done in NBA history. And I called that man the king. But I was talking about Kyrie Irving and how Kyrie Irving Kyrie Irving was frying Steph Curry in the yeah, what's up? Hey, you see Kyrie Irving tonight? Man, we was frying, man. He came through. He came through in the second half. Good night, man. Yeah. Hey, so, Kyrie Irving was frying Steph Curry in them games in the finals, you know what I mean? So, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. I'm glad we got Kyrie Irving. He's an intellectual, cerebral dude, and so is our coach, Brad Stevens. And if you'd ask me, I prefer the man Brad Stevens over Doc Rivers. I'm going to tell you like that straight up and down. You know why? Okay, look, Doc Rivers, yeah, we got us a championship. We hadn't got one in 21 years. But as soon as P Double and KG and them got traded, he wanted out of Boston. I ain't appreciate that. I wanted him to grow and cultivate the talent that we had at the time. We still had Rondo, Jeff Green, Avery Bradley, them type of players, but he wanted out. He wanted to go to Hollywood. You check it. So he can go over there to Hollywood, to LA. He could stay over there. Brad Stevens is a young dude, came out of college. I was skeptical about us hiring him, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't trust these college coaches come to coach millionaires. And, they can coach them young, excuse me, impressionable 18, 19-year-olds, kids in college, but the NBA is a whole different beast. Those are grown men, you know what I'm saying? And Brad Stevens is a great coach right now, man. Even Greg Popovich said this guy right here is the truth, and that's a fact, man. The man Brad Stevens is not. If he's not one of the, if he's not the best. Greg Popovich, them type of fellas, the best coach. Rick Carlisle is a very good coach out there in Dallas too. But right now, this guy right here, Brad Stevens, is on the come up. You know what I mean? He's going to be one of the best coaches for a long time in the NBA. You know what I mean? We just only getting better. You check it. But I was talking about the Wizards, man. Sorry, Wizards tonight versus the Cavs. LeBron James went for 57. And, I knew they'd beat the Wizards, man. Come on, man. That's a given, man. I knew they'd beat them, I didn't see us beat the Celtics, I said I wouldn't be surprised if we beat the OKC, but I'm not surprised. But I just shocked at the way Kyrie Irving and Al Horford did the two-man game off the pick and roll and just dissected and chopped up and cut up the Oklahoma City Thunder defense, you know what I mean? Straight up with the pick and roll two-man game. It was a beautiful thing to see, you know what I mean? And, you know, but John Wall and them, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, John Wall is a good player, but that's where it stops, you know what I mean? I'm not even hating on the guy. I'm just being real, Them fellas, he's just out of control, man. He ain't no finisher like you know. Like I said, I told y'all before, my kind of point guards are guys like Damian Lillard, Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving. You know what I mean? And Kemba Walker. You know, I'm a big fan of Kemba Walker. Georgetown. I'm saying Georgetown. Excuse me. Connecticut Huskies. UConn. You check it, but man, when the Wizards, man, they just blew that game, and I knew they would. I ain't even got to talk too much about them. Bradley Beal had a good game. Can't remember what Otto Porter did, but the kid Kelly Oubre, that's a bright spot for him. He's improving every year. That's a good thing for the Wizards, you know. But John Wall, man, he's gonna be an all-star. He's a good two-way player, but he's just missing that it factor when it comes to making executive decisions down the stretch, you know, and he's just, you know, making the correct decisions. He's a little too fast for his own good. Don't got the breaks. He's a guy who's not a great finisher around the basket like Kyrie Irving is with either hand. Did you see that one move the man Kyrie Irving hit Steven Adams on the one-on-one? Went to his right, kind of fake Euro step. The man, Steven Adams bit for it. The Kyrie Irving just popped up a left soft layup. Boom, sweet, just went in. You know what I mean? It was a thing of beauty. And you know, the man Kyrie Irving has been practicing. They were showing him early in the game. You know, when them fellas be practicing shoot around, shooting left-handed shots. Who used to do that too? Kobe Bryant, you know what I mean? And you know, I'm not a Kobe Bryant fan. How could I be? I'm a Celtic fan. I hate the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? But one thing I do know, I always respected the Black Mamba, you know what I mean? Especially because the Black Mamba is a Swahili word for snake. You check it. So, you know, I could appreciate him using the Black Mamba for his moniker, you know what I mean? And, you know, Kobe's just, you know, Kobe was an animal. I was just talking with somebody the other day. Remember when Kobe was going through them rape cases in Eagle, Colorado? And them fellas was coming, you know what I'm saying? He was coming back from Eagle, Colorado, where he was in a court case that day, and then he's flying back to L.A. in a private jet. He missed the first quarter of the game, and he comes in the first quarter of the game. In the second quarter, came in and just straight frying opponents, dropping big buckets, putting on a show. And you know, this guy just coming from court, man, going from court, he's going through a rape case. And them fellas just had that ice cold blood mentality, man. You know, I ain't a Kobe fan, but I do respect Kobe. You know what I'm saying? I rate Kobe as the second greatest two guard ever behind Mike. You know what I mean? You check it, and you know, I think Kobe Bryant is the second greatest Laker of all time. You know, maybe behind Magic Johnson. You know what I mean? I would put Kareem up there, you know, but Kareem had a great career in Milwaukee too. You know, Kobe and Magic were just straight Lakers. You know, and we're gonna play. My Celtics play the Lakers next week. I can't wait for Lonzo Ball to come to Boston, get strapped up, man. Son is a hype job. If we're gonna talk about rookies of the year, let's talk about Ben Simmons. You know, this kid is really nice, man. Triple double threat. He's gonna be a kid who's gonna be getting triple doubles often and early in these next coming years. We can also talk about Jason Tatum on the Celtics. You know what I mean? My man's averaging like 14, 15 points per game. I ain't going to say he's going to get Rookie of the Year, but he's playing his role. He's coming through. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing what my Celtics doing, man. I'm proud of them. Washington Wizards, they're just the Wizards. DC sports teams, what's new? You know what I'm saying? You know, when I lived in Boston, I'll tell you the difference between Boston fans and Washington, D.C. fans since I lived in both cities, right? Boston fans are diehard fans, like New Yorkers or Philadelphia. These three cities that I've been to often, Boston, Philly, New York, they love their sports teams. Go to Philly on a Monday night or on a Monday or Sunday night when the Eagles are playing. The whole city is in green, you know what I mean? Or when they Phillies are playing. You check it, they fiending for their Sixers to be good, you know what I mean? I'm sure they into their Philadelphia Flyers. I see enough fellas out there with they orange Philadelphia Fly jerseys. You know, just that's Boston too. They love their sports teams. Even when I lived out there playing, Everybody played some form of sports, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, or ice hockey. You know what I mean? But out here in the DC area, these teams, I don't know, man. The fans are fair weather fans. You know what I mean? They only love the teams when the teams are winning. You know, they're not there through the bad times. You know what I'm saying? And that's no good. You know, that's why these teams don't got that they not passionate out here. You know what I mean? But my Celtics are. I ain't got to talk about how many rings the Celtics got. I ain't got to talk about how many Super Bowls the Patriots got. I ain't got to talk about how the Red Sox been winning a few, I think like 3 World Series after losing, after not winning a World Series in like 90 years. You know what I mean? And I know the Boston Bruins have won two Stanley Cups in the last, I don't know, 5 6 years. So Boston's a city of champs, man. When you go into Logan International Airport in Beantown, you go in there, you gonna see every single banner for every single sports team in Boston that won a championship. All the Patriots, Super Bowls, Celtics, banners, Red Sox, Bruins, all that, man. So that's the difference, man. You check it, but I'm about to jump off this live stream. I want to thank everybody for coming through. Anybody who popped in and listened to the joint. My Celtics get it done, man. We get that W out in Oklahoma City. If you ain't see what we did, you better go watch your NBA TV or Sports Center. I'm gone. Be Marsh Boxing. Peace.